It's of I think I'm exploring a new world. Definitely, it's worth of my time, my money, and my experience, and my future also. Like
We found Psyche to be the best. Definitely helped me more than 100%. I will say I'm taking a lot out of this diploma, and I have become so confident now. And it boosts up my confidence now. Like, transformed our life completely. Not this only diploma, the training.
so, it kind of improved my relations. And I also learned, it boosted my strengths as well, my values as a counselor, my skills.
Trainer Vaishali ma'am. She's an amazing trainer I ever came across. I have attended many seminars, like, before, during the psychology course also. She's absolutely amazing. Her spark in her eyes, her smile, her energy, and she motivates everyone to complete and do their task on a daily basis. Really, she's an absolutely amazing trainer, I must say.
So organized, properly structured, the course is properly structured, and she's not like other reflect hoti hai ye cheez that you are not money minded. The way you conduct your courses, your workshops, free 5 day workshops, and like you're not ki like just say jo bhi knowledge hai, you just want to share it out.
So I'll say I was looking for this kind of course from last 25 years. And now after 25 years, my search is over. Because I feel I know where I can apply all these. Though I was having all these things with me, but where to apply, how to apply in a proper way, that I came to know from this practical experience. Because this kind of platform, I could not find for myself. I was not able to get that kind of mentor till this date. Absolutely. I mean, entire program was hands-on training, which really helped me gain a lot of confidence in my abilities. Like I've really grown both personally and professionally. I would recommend this course to every single person who is looking to enhance their personal lives or maybe gain confidence in their skills, their abilities, or grow themselves in their fields. To go for it and do not hesitate to think about it again. Because this is one investment that you can gonna do for yourself and you will never regret about it. So this is highly recommended course from my side if you're looking for practical approach and practical training in your techniques and not just the theory like everywhere found.
I felt the need to update myself to various techniques and practices of counseling. Psyche was the answer for everything. I joined the PDP course and I got exposure to various approaches of counseling. Yes, we got practical exposure to various techniques of counseling. And the batchmates were also equally resourceful. Together, we were constructing new knowledge. If anyone wants to upskill their knowledge in counseling or improve themselves as a person or give out something to the society, Psyche is the better choice. Is the best choice. Thank you so much.
Also very kind in helping us understand how we can set up our own brand and establish ourselves as independent counselors and make ourselves recognized among people as a brand. So she was very kind in helping us, like develop ourselves as independent counselors. And she also helped us get confidence in ourselves. Like for me personally, she motivated us, to make us feel okay. Yes, we can also do it.
Very first psychotherapy actually changed so many troubles in my life, literally.
Really enjoyed this course और इसने literally मेरे में एक change लाया मैंने खुद में वो change देखा है through these techniques.
Not reached our expectations means you are beyond my expectations. That is what I can say. But I have one mental frame. This is what I'm expecting from this course or from this psychologist. When I attend this course, you are beyond my expectations. So I spend very less amount on your course. But the satisfaction I got from your course is I can see in lakhs only. So I was very happy.
Hi everyone, a very good evening, a very warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. Let's quickly switch on our videos. Hi everybody, good evening. Hi, Vishali. Hi. Okay, so many of us are here. Hi, Javeria. Hi, Preeti. Hi, Jhansi. Hi, Shelby. Arun. Hi, everybody. Hi, Gayatri. Okay, so many more students are also there. Okay, 1 second. Okay. So, guys, are you all excited? Excited? Yes. Okay. Let's go. We will now get started. Okay, type an E in the chat box if we are excited. Too much excited. Okay. If you're excited for today's masterclass, let's type an E in the chat box. Too many E's. Okay, that also works for me. Perfect. All right. Okay, so many of us are also there on YouTube. I'll take a good care of you. You don't need to worry. Just continue interacting with me. I hope all of us have our notepad and pen ready with us. Yes? Do we have our notepad and pen ready with us? Absolutely. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. So what are we going to do today? We are at Confident Counselors Masterclass, which we call CC'24. CC'24 Masterclass. What are we going to do in our masterclass today? We are going to work on some of the mindset shifts that you require to become a confident counselor and step in 2024 as a confident counselor. Okay, that's one. Second, we will map out the exact steps that you need to take to scale your practice and become a well-paid counselor. Okay, yesterday I put in some questions in the chat box in the group, and so many of you responded to that, which was really amazing. I've tried to customize today's masterclass for you as much as possible. There will be times when I will be at my super fast speed, which I'm known for, which means that it's okay. Try to comprehend it. But whenever I'm explaining you something, I'll slow it down. I'll my speed, and then we'll move ahead accordingly. Okay. If you want me to repeat anything, you can type an R in the chat box. अगर आप चाहते हो कि मैं आपको कुछ हिंदी में समझाऊं, तो आप H भी दबा सकते हो. That will help me understand कि आपको कैसे ज़्यादा अच्छे से समझ आते हैं. Perfect. And yes, we'll do a career audit and we will try to find out the missing gaps in your action right now. Why are you not able to help your clients to the best of your abilities? These are certain things that we will try to figure out. I know some of you are already practicing. Okay. I also know some of you are probably in your bachelor's or master's and you are yet to start your practice. Maybe MPhil is not something that you want to do. And I also know that some of you have completed their masters and now you have your parental pressure ki ab aage kya? Okay, that pressure to become financially independent. So all of these things we will try to figure out in today's masterclass. We're going to be together for 2 hours. I hope all of you had dinner and you have double the energy. Okay, let's get started. Awesome. Dr. Madhuwala is also there. Okay, so many of us here. So let's go, guys. We will get started. Okay. So this is not going to be that random workshop where I am just talking, you're just listening. That's not what we are going to do. We are going to do everything together. Okay, so that is how it's going to be. We are going to do everything together, which means it requires a lot of effort from your end. Okay, I'm going to give you some questions to self-reflect throughout the masterclass. I'm going to share a lot of questions with you. I've customized them based on your requirement. If you want to get the best 100% of today's masterclass, your focus should be on keeping your mind active and trying to respond to these questions. Perfect. Will we do that, guys? Do you promise me that you will answer the questions that I'll show you on the chat box, on the slide? If you promise me, type a P in the chat box. Do you promise me that you will answer these questions? Yes, it's for you. It's not for me. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So many of us will. Very, very good. Okay. Even people on YouTube will. Okay, let's go. Okay. So the first question is, obviously, if we are onboarding a train of today's masterclass, we should know where we are heading towards, isn't it? Now, all of you said everybody wants to become a counselor, isn't it? Many of you said, I want to become a counselor. I want to become a better counselor than what I am right now. I want to begin my practice. I want to become financially independent. Let's start by just writing it down. What is your goal in your counseling profession? What do you want? Write it in your notebook. Once you're done writing in your notebook, then you type it in the chat box. अब अपने लिए पहले लिखो, फिर मेरे लिए लिखो. So write down in your notebook what is your end goal in your counseling profession. Put today's date, write your goal. Where do you see yourself in 4 to 6 months from now, or wherever you see yourself? What is your goal? Once you're done writing, then you type it in the chat box and I would know. थोड़ा सा हिंदी, हाँ, आप साइकोलॉजी प्रोफेशन में क्या करना चाहते हैं अल्टीमेटली? Adolescent counselor, okay. Take your time. When you're done, type a D in the chat box. When you're done, share it with me in the chat box. जब आपका हो जाता है आराम से. You have 2 hours, a lot of time to get. Okay, मुझे बताओ भाई, what is your end goal? Write it also for me. Okay, best counselor, relief for the clients, get to do my own practice, gain as much knowledge as possible. Okay. Prevention of certain type of disorders. To enhance my counseling skills, set up my private practice, and how to conduct a workshop. Absolutely. To assist others to get relief from their pains. Okay. Purpose solved for which client come from. Okay. Start your practice. Client discovering himself or herself. ठीक है. अभी you're giving me one liner. I'm gonna make you dig very very deep into this. हम कह देते हैं हम कुछ करना चाहते हैं, but then what actually motivates us to work on? Start your private practice, become financially independent, conduct workshops, help as many people as you can. Okay. ठीक है. I'm just gonna sum it up. I think it's very similar to most of us want to begin our own private practice. Yes. We want to feel more skilled and confident as a counselor, become a well-known counselor, reputed counselor, skilled, confident counselor. Like Lakshmi said, many of you also want to increase your database. That means want to make a decent income in the field of counseling. Am I correct, guys? Type a C in the chat box, and this is what we are looking for. There is a possibility a few of you are also looking for a job. Yes? ठीक है. Type a C in the chat box if this is correct, if this is exactly what we're looking for. Okay. Others still doing it? ठीक है. Successful counselor, financially independent, private practice. Most of us are here for this particular thing. Perfect. Now we know our goal. But I want you to dig one step deeper. अब इसको थोड़ा detail में study करते हैं. Why is it important for you? 100 of us, 150 of us want to become reputed, confident counselors. But everybody would have a different purpose. So I want you to note it down. Why is it important for you to become a reputed, confident counselor? SRQ. I'm going to give you some hints from my journey. When people come to me in the orientation programs, etc., so I ask them, why do you want to become a counselor? Some of them have been through their own mental health journey. Okay? Others are like, I know I have this skill. You know, अंदर से हमें पता होता है, I'm a very good listener and I know this is what I'm meant for, but I don't have the right mentorship. So forget that you don't have the mentorship guidance, but why do you want? Why is it important for you? Maybe I want to show it to my family that there is scope in psychology. So I am going to give you 2 minutes to think about कि क्यों, why, what is the reason? क्यों बनना है आपको confident counselor? या reputed counselor, क्यों आपको इतने clients चाहिए? Why do you want to get financially independent? Maybe that will help you change your children's life. Maybe that will help you gain your self-worth. So ask yourself, why become a confident counselor? Why is the motivation to do that? Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I'll be quiet. If you have a question, type it down. Otherwise, think about it. Okay, so one is helping other people. How is becoming a reputed counselor helping you? आपका बनना क्यों जरूरी है? What you are telling me right now is, why is there a need of counselors? To help people who are suffering from psychological disorders. I am asking you, why is it important for you to become a confident counselor? आप ही क्यों? Why should Mandeep become a counselor, or why should Shalvi become a counselor? Why Malik should become a counselor? That is my question. Having counselors, well and good. Having, changing people's life, well and good. But why is it important for you specifically to take this step in your life? Is it important for you to earn? Is it important for you to have a brand of yourself? Is it important? If yes, then why is it important? Who do you want to inspire? What is gonna change if Arun becomes a counselor today? Or a better counselor from he is today? Why is it important for him? It's your passion. Okay. Dig more deeper. I want you to dig deeper, as deep as possible. That's my calling. I won't be doing what universe wanted me to do if I don't become a counselor. Very good, Shikha. Make people feel what no one made us feel. Okay. It will make me joyful from inside. Absolutely perfect. Very good. Is it important for your family? Does it change anything if you become a counselor? Okay. Very good. Okay. For our betterment and for our family as well. Okay. I got a help from counselor some years back. It changed my life. Now I want to give it back to the society. Amazing. Financial independence is important. Okay, why only counseling if financial independence is important? Think about that as well. I have all the qualities of a good counselor. It's one way by which I'll be able to reach maximum number of people. Okay. It's better for us to develop more patience. It helps us personally also to become a good and understanding person. Okay. For my esteem needs, I want to be recognized in the society. Amazing. My family will also be proud of me. Absolutely. Thank you for being so honest. I'm an empath. Okay, perfect. Are we noting this down in our notepad also? Make sure you're doing that as well. More than me, it's important for you to remember why do you want to become who you want to become. Okay, I'm going to give you a general answer. Maybe if you've just completed your master's, you want to become a counselor to gain financial independence. Before you step into 2024, you want to take the step to become financially independent. I also know a lot of people who clear their masters in psychology. They have this parental pressure. Ki ab to masters kar li 7 saal ho gaya, I'm investing in you for your psychology education. Ab to kuch karke dikhao. So is that the case? Some parents also tell kids ki तुम बदल लो अपनी फील्ड, तुम सीए बन जाओ, कुछ और बन जाओ, बट साइकोलॉजी में तुम्हारा कुछ नहीं होने वाला. So is there a parental pressure? Change the field XYZ. Probably that could be one of the reasons. Or you want to avoid being in MPhil rat race. Your calling is not giving MPhil entrance exams. You know that you're not meant for it. Clinical psychology is not your calling, but you also have no other alternative. तो अब पता नहीं है कि इन सब से कैसे निकले. How many of you relate to this particular thing? How many of your people who have just completed masters? I want to know. If yes, type 1 in the chat box. People from category 1. I feel contented. Okay. ठीक है. Still in second year, still in the same situations. I know the level of pressure people have. Net clear karo, MPhil ka entrance exam clear karo, XYZ, so much. Okay. Some of you are from category 1. There is also another category. You are probably already working in the field in a psychology, or some people are also working in non-psychology jobs after completing masters with what I have interacted with. But you don't feel that fulfillment. One, maybe because of lack of skills. You feel that you can deliver so much better results to your clients. You can charge them higher also. You feel that you are giving them that much. Or you want to know kaise. How do I charge them 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 per session? Maybe your clients ghost you. They inquire you about something, but then they never respond. You feel that there can be much more professionalism during client intake process, termination process, what forms to use, which therapies to apply. Abhi, you're probably just talking to the clients, just giving them advice, but you don't know what, when, where, why of each therapy. You don't know where to get more clients from. So if you are in category 2 or 3, type 2 and 3, 2, 3, whichever you more relate to. Which category? Do you relate to category 2 and 3? Okay. Others? If you have a different category which I have not mentioned, type that in the chat box. Guidance nahi hai, mentorship nahi hai. How do I charge higher? Where will I find people who are ready to pay me? Why will people pay me this much if there are other counselors giving sessions for free? Category 2 and 3. Okay. Awesome. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being so honest. Raj, you can join and see. The masterclass will help you from guidance perspective. Okay, perfect. Now I want you to think about a bigger, larger picture, and I'm going to give you some questions to dig deeper. Okay, I already asked you why is this goal important, but now I don't want you to think about it from a 4 to 6 months perspective. I want you to think about it from a perspective of कि आज से 3 से 5 साल बाद कहाँ? Am I still at the same place, or am I do I want to be at a better place from 3 to 5 years from now? In 30 to 40 years of my life in the field of counseling, am I just going to be an average counselor, or am I going to stand out? So now I want you to dig really deep. I understand writing books, XYZ, everything is important. But when it comes to you taking clients, why is this goal important to you? Where do you see yourself? What do you feel that you will accomplish in 30, 40 years of your career in the field of counseling? Okay, पहले तो इसका आंसर लिखो in your notebook. Type at least 3 things. कम से कम 3 चीजें लिखो which you want to do in the next 4 to 6 months, 3 to 5 years, 30 to 40 years. It could be in terms of simply psychology कि मैं अपने clients की life में change देखना चाहती हूँ. Could be in terms of your family कि I want to probably get a car in next this many months. It could be in terms of you actually going somewhere at an international platform giving a speech. So whatever it is, take 2-3 minutes. 30-40 years में क्या difference create करोगे field में, या average counselor बनना है? Okay, till then I'll just read what others are saying. It's so amazing. Shikha says, when we help people heal, we earn blessings not only from our clients, but also from their families. So in a way, become richer with blessings too. I see myself professionally very established and creating an army of people who are helping others heal. Mayura wants to have her own car. Okay, with her own earnings. I want to explore the world and share experiences with my clients. Sitting in a confined room won't be my days. This is exactly what private practice gives you, isn't it, Mandeep? You can work from any part of the world, you can have international clients, and you can even charge accordingly. Okay, 4 to 6 months, my own counseling center, 3 to 5 years, reported psychologist. Okay, you mean you want to come in a newspaper? Hana? That's what reported counselor means. I hope so. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to make a difference to my people's life. Okay, perfect. Stand out as a counselor. Be more specific, guys. Don't give me general answers. General humne kar liya, level 0 pe. Now you're on level 2. Give me more specific answers like Shikha gave. And from the field, how much do you want to earn? Is there an image in your picture? Image in your head? Want to be a known and knowledgeable person by how many people? By what kind of people? Ask yourself, dig deeper. That's what I'm asking you to do. Set up my own clinic, catch clients, satisfy clients' needs. Okay, online counselor, theek hai. Are there more? What about people on YouTube? Are we typing? I only see Fatima, Javed, and Sweetie typing. Theek hai, 50K per month to deal with my clients in a more. Theek hai, 50K to 1L if possible. Okay. I want to make psychology mandatory for school students. Okay. Okay, let's dig deeper now. Now, once you have decided कि क्या करना है, पहले तो ये decide करो. Very good, Janni. Okay. Now I'm getting some specific answers. Very good. Be more specific and write it down in your notebooks also. ठीक है, Mitali. Okay. We are pioneer in holistic health and Islamic psychology. It's not just work, it's about promoting a holistic lifestyle. Okay. Once you're done, type a D in the chat box. Then I'll take you to the third level of this. If you're still doing, type W. I'll wait for you. I wish to become a resource person in numerous institutes. I want to be knowledgeable and practical. At least 3 competitive exams in psychology. So, Maimuna, tell me, how does it help you? Who is it helping? Okay, many of us are done. What about others still doing? Javeria, Arun, I see them doing. Still working. Okay, Lakshmi is also writing. Okay, let's wait. Till then, let me shift the slide so that others can start. Okay, those of you who are done, why is this goal important for you? Now let's try to see. Now, tell me, how does all of this will make you feel? For example, some of you said, I'll earn 50K to 1 lakh. Others said, I want to get my own car. Somebody said, I want to begin my practice, help my family, help clients, XYZ. So I want you to think about it from a holistic perspective now. Tell me, what do your clients say to you? So like many of us said, we want to become confident counselors. What are the words that you want to hear from your clients, their families? What kind of changes are your clients seeing in themselves? This is the first question. Take a screenshot of this. Don't note down questions, write answers. What will your clients say to you? Once you're done with this answer, type a D in the chat box or tell me, give me your answer itself. We'll take it one question at a time. I'll be earning 20K per month. I'll be earning 5 lakh per month. I'll be speaking at TEDx. After 10 years, a well-renowned counselor invited by colleagues. Okay, perfect. What will your clients or any life that you're touching throughout your journey of this 5 years, 3-4 months, 30 years, what do those people feel? What do they say to you? How do you know what they are feeling? Life filled with purpose, uplift my self-worth. Okay. What do your clients say to you? What maybe your clients say that, this person changed my life. Or you see a different spark in their eyes. You see their entire transformation. So how do you know your client is transforming? I like working on other people. Okay. Meaningful transformation that you have helped me overcome that XYZ problem and I feel a changed person. Okay. Conquer my demons, brought me strength, love myself. Your sessions were life-changing. They feel healed and have a zeal for life now. Okay, amazing. Encouragement and gratitude. Okay. Others we are writing. Javeria, what will your clients tell you? What do your clients tell you in fact? What kind of feedbacks do you want to get? Maybe your clients give you a 10 on 10 session, 100 on 10 session. What exactly happens? How do you know you're making a change in their life? Do they refer you to other people? Maybe, you are known in their entire family. What is exactly happening which tells you that your clients are seeing a difference in their life? We never thought this way. I want to refer you to my friends. Very good. Smiling face. Okay, no words. Okay. How do you feel about yourself when your clients tell you this particular thing? Or when you see your clients coming so far and telling you, when I came to you, nothing was going well in my life, but now I feel that everything is so, a whole perspective shift has happened. So how do you feel about yourself? What is the inner talk that you start having? What do you tell yourself before you go to sleep? आज तो मैंने बहुत अच्छा सेशन लिया. So what is the conversation that you're having with yourself? आप अपने आप से कैसे बात करना शुरू करते हो? मे बी अभी आप अपने आप से कैसे बात करोगे? मेरे करियर का क्या बनेगा? मैं अच्छा काउंसलर बन पाऊंगा, नहीं बन पाऊंगा? सब कुछ कैसे होगा? एम आई अ बर्डन ऑन अदर्स? तो तब क्या बात होगी आपकी? कैसे आप अपने आप से बात करोगे? What are the words that you will use for yourself? I'm an excellent counselor. I am a magician. क्या बात करोगे आप खुद से? Positive. हाँ, Preeti, be more specific. What kind of words will you use? Imagine अभी आपका client you just took a session and the client tells you you're an excellent counselor. What will you tell yourself? What kind of sleep will you have at night? Okay, blessed, confident, going in the right direction. Living my dream. Need to grow more. Treat yourself. Proud to be a part of their life. Okay, awesome. Let's take one step further. How will this change the environment around you? What will your colleagues see in you, your peers, your family? How will you becoming an excellent, well-paying counselor change their life? If you actually start earning what you are what you want to earn in next 6 months or 3 to 5 years, if you actually start doing that today, the change, the skill that you think will come to you in 3 to 5 years from now, if it starts happening today, what difference will it create in the lives of people around you? Will your peers start seeing you with much more respect, start consulting you for their clients? What will start happening? You'll think before saying anything. Okay. How will it solve the concerns of people around you? Okay. Any problem solution is just a call away. Okay. I feel accomplished and exciting and encouraged. I'm making a difference. Okay. It will change their perception about me. They will take me more seriously. I'll have both name and fame. Okay. Okay. Others. Easy question, guys. And what about new opportunities? What kind of new opportunities will you attract in your life? Naya kya hoga? For example, I see a lot of PDP trainees. They've not even started, but they're getting clients. So maybe getting unexpected referrals. Then they're getting speaking opportunities. School mein they're being invited, going to the same school where they've learned from, going to the same college they've learned from. Then wahan se multiple colleges are sending you invites that come and speak for us. Someone mentioned that I want to be a TEDx speaker. So what kind of new opportunities you want to attract for yourself? Will you be, maybe you become a consultant psychologist somewhere. What difference starts happening in your life? What kind of miracles do you start attracting? New opportunities. Kya opportunities hongi? More responsibilities, busy and sweet life. Resource person. Connected with NGOs. Okay. Maybe you'll have a team of your own, if you want to have that freedom. Guest speaker at corporates, TV shows like Opera. Okay. Training more counselors. Very good. I can be on my own and practice. I won't doubt my skills anymore. In fact, will be recommended for my skills. Amazing. People who are not responding, what are we doing? Lakshmi, Jyoti, Deepti, Shitha. Done? Institutions inviting for sessions and stuff. Okay, okay. Finally, I want you to answer one more question. This question is about your online and offline social media presence. Online social media presence and offline presence. So will you be known locally? Will you be known, online? Do you want to be known globally? How do you want people to know you? I'm not asking you to focus ki I want to have 1 million followers on social media or XYZ. I want you to think about what is the direction that you want to go. See, the first step is always determining jana kahan hai, whenever you're starting a journey. Second step is what is the route that you want to take. These questions are helping you determine the route. Third is actually starting the journey. The goal you have decided, you're understanding the mission now. Goal ke piche values kya hai? We're deciding the route now. All of these questions are helping you understand your route if you're answering them. Uske baad we'll take action. Okay. Globally, ठीक है. Offline, online. Think nothing beyond the number of followers. What kind of brand you will create? For example, we at Psyche believe that we want to create an empowering brand. Some people have a brand which is very critical in nature. Other people have a very vibrant brand. Everybody has a different brand vibe. So when I think of Javeria, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? When I think of Aaron, what is the first thing that comes to my mind? Most people when they see me, they find me very bubbly and all of that. For some people, they want to reflect a vibe. I am a very serious, expert kind of person. What is the vibe that you will reflect? What kind of vibe do you want to have around people who come to you for consultation and everything? Is it inspiring? Is it empowering? Approachable and authentic. Very good. ठीक है. Okay. So how many people who will follow you, the kind of content that you will create or whatever goes from your space, whatever you're speaking, how will that make the other person feel? For me, it's also very energetic and enthusiastic if you will see me speaking, and empowering, of course, because I want people should be lifted up rather than pulled down. So what about you? What kind of vibe do you want to have? When I follow Arun on Instagram or on any social media page, what kind of, what am I learning from him? What about Lakshmi? What about Zaveria? What am I learning? How do I feel when I read your post or anything that you said? Positive, joyful, authentic, professional, safe and open environment. Okay. Even if you see, different counselors have a different vibe. Many counselors share a lot about themselves, others don't share a lot. Some are very much into talking about ethics and rules and regulations. Others are giving their clients an open space. So what about you? What kind of counselor vibe will you have? And tell me 3 qualities that your community will have. 3 things that your followers will have. For example, when I talk about my community, PDP community, my PDP community is very, very helpful. Even if you text at 2 o'clock at night, people are super helpful and they'll respond to you. So I always wanted to be helpful, and I wanted to create a helpful community. Second, they're very non-judgmental. They don't judge each other. And they're also as empowering as, they're in fact even more empowering than I am. So that helpful, empowering, non-judgmental, very understanding towards me and understanding towards each other also. And the most beautiful part about them is they're very optimistic in nature. They always look at the bright side of the things. They help each other look at that. What about you? What kind of people will you be surrounded by? I want you to think about that. Because whatever you think, you attract. And the kind of person that you are, you'll attract similar kind of people around you. I attracted optimistic people inside PDP, people who have a growth mindset, who want to grow, put in efforts and become something. What kind of people do you want to attract? Positive, consistent, non-judgmental, jolly. Okay. Approachable, knowledgeable, skilled. Okay. Awesome. Perfect. 1 second. And optimistic and growth mindset. Okay. People who are coming to you, what kind of clients? Awesome. Perfect. Everybody done till here? Type a D in the chat box if you're done so far. Type a D in the chat box if you're done so far. If you feel that this is helping you open your mind to it's helping you stretch your mind, type a M in the chat box. Stretching your mind to think about things that you've never thought about before. If it's helping you do that, type an M. You think itna sochna padega, then that means that it's helping you stretch your mind to new capacities. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, many of us are writing. Okay, let's move ahead. Now, what we will do is, okay. Now, all of us already know where we are right now. We also know where we want to go and why we want to do what we want to do. हमने ये सारा sort कर लिया, direction भी sort कर ली है. Now, what happens is, okay, what happens is now the next step is, like I said, taking action. Isn't it? We need to see what is the next step here to become a confident counselor. What do I need to do? Now, in this journey, there are a lot of things that we already know. A lot of things that you can already get started with, reading books. What are the things that you think that you can already start doing if you want to reach this goal? Already, abhi aap kya kar rahe ho? What are you currently doing to reach this goal? Are you doing something? Attending this masterclass is one. Make a list of actions that you're already taking. Yeah, you know कि हाँ ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा. Make a list and send me the list in the chat box also. Okay, Indrani. Amazing. इसके आगे क्या? Think more. What next? You need to take more clients. What exactly? Reading books, giving psycho education, trying to help on basic scale. Establish systems that work in long run, creating a brand, understanding design and market. Join PDP, okay, for upskilling my skills and working on myself. ठीक है. What about others? What are the steps that you're already taking? या आपको पता है ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा, minimum है. Internships, PDP, reading books, skill yourself, online courses and book reading, writing books and helping more people. Is this helping you to become a counselor? ठीक है. Courses, masterclass, reading articles and books. ठीक है. What else? Amazing, Arushi. Okay, learning and understanding the real concept of counseling and adjust to prepare myself for the need of patients. Internship, training, knowledge, experience by job, reaching out to other psychologists, take PDP, okay. Reading more case studies, ठीक है. Constant working on our goal. Writing blogs, creating brochures and posting, more practice in difficult places. ठीक है. Okay. A lot of things we have already listed down. Now what happens is a lot of things we already know. The reason we require guidance and mentorship is for the things that we do not know yet. Isn't it? Do you agree that right now we have not figured out the 100% of what we require to become a reputed counselor? If you agree with me, write an A in the chat box. There are things that you know, but there are still things that you do not know yet. Is that the case? Absolutely. So let me tell you about myself. You know, when I started my journey, there was a lot of things that I already knew. You know, I knew that I was very skilled, very confident in my, therapies also, marketing also, in training as well. I knew that my clients, my trainees, everybody was getting results. Okay, I used to get, if I used to get hundreds of feedbacks, I used to read each one of them, seeing where can I improve. So awesome feedback was there. People were getting results. They were becoming confident. Everything was happening. And there was a steady growth also. So there were some things I already knew. But it was only until a point when there came a stagnation in my growth. So I was earning well. I came to a point where I started earning even better. But after a certain point of time, there came a stagnation कि इससे ज़्यादा अब growth नहीं हो रही है. Imagine Javeria starts earning 1 lakh rupees a month. Okay, now it is consistent for us. You know, January consistent, February, March. Now she's like, I am in my practice, yaar. I should get more clients. कोई तो तरीका होना चाहिए. 1 को 1.2 करने का, 1 को 1.5 करने का. If you're running a business, that is how the business growth mindset happens. Or if you are taking certain clients, and you're taking a certain number of clients, you want कि अच्छा मेरे पास capacity नहीं है, maybe I should expand my team. Team भी expand कर ली, सब कुछ कर लिया. But after a certain point of time, you start seeing कि now there is no possibility of growing anymore from here. I'm taking all 10 clients, I have people, but इससे ज़्यादा earning नहीं हो रही है. Similar was the case with me. I did not know that the kind of money mindset that I was operating from was holding me back from reaching my biggest potential. At the same time, for a really long period of time at Psyche, I was undercharging people, hoping that will help me expand my business. You know, competition on the basis of price. But आप कब तक वो कर सकते हो? And there came a stage when I started having a burnout and a lot of things. Have I mentioned it somewhere? Huh. So I was in the same boat. We were working 16 to 18 hours a day, not only me, even my team. Okay. Second thing we were trying to do was making counseling training affordable for everybody, accessible for everybody. Tell me, can we really make something affordable for everyone? Can something, anything in the world be affordable for every single person? And if it cannot be, why cannot? Yes or no? Because reason? Why is it not possible? Why is it not possible to make something affordable for everybody? क्या guarantee है कि if you start giving counseling services at 99 rupees standard flat, then everybody would come to you. Because affordability is a subjective concept. For one person, even 2,000 rupees is not affordable. I have people telling me even 1 lakh rupees you're giving a very cheap course. कोई इतने कम में इतना ज़्यादा value नहीं देता है. So affordability is very subjective. For one person, even 200 rupees is not affordable. For another person, they're buying an iPhone. Yes or no? Absolutely. Yes. Give me yes or no. Type in the chat box before you sleep. Individual differences, affordability condition. Absolutely right. Now you need to decide which audience do you want to serve. Isn't it? Now, in this case, now what was happening with me was we were working 16 to 18 hours a day. Some of my team members are also in this meeting right now. And they know कि कितना हम मेहनत करते थे. If you have been connected with Psyche from a long period of time now, you would know. Spamming the group, posting in like hundreds of group every single day and so on. In this course, we were also undercharging our clients. Okay. The value that we were offering, the kind of course that we were offering at that price was 1/10 of what the market price was at that time. Then, but all of this was also what was happening was I was also underpaying my team, which ended up making me feel really guilty. कि वो 16-18 घंटे मेहनत कर रहे हैं, but I'm not paying them enough. And I'm working 16 to 18 hours a day. कितनी देर तक ये चलता रहा जब तक I did not reach a stage of burnout. All of this because I had this mindset that people will not pay me. Right? So what if, because I wanted, since I have been through all of those situations, I don't want somebody else to go through them. But it was only until I realized that I had a choice. I had a choice to start creating courses which were affordable for everybody versus अगर मैं एक affordable course बनाती हूँ, say you provide an affordable XYZ service. That's one choice. The second choice was actually making my trainees rich. Rich not in the terms of their skills, which they carry with them for a lifetime. What I teach my trainees stays with them for a lifetime. आज से 50 साल बाद भी वो same techniques use करेंगे. Their expertise, their confidence, and also in terms of money. The skills that I am teaching them is actually helping them earn money. Which option do you think is better, A or B? एक affordable course बनाना or option B, giving them so much value that it gives them skills, expertise, confidence, as well as financial independence. Which option is better? Rather than being a cheap counselor, it's better to be such a great counselor that people want to work with you. You actually create a change in their life. Absolutely. Perfect. Now we know option D is better. What did I miss? So, do you think affordability concept will work for a long period of time now that you know my story? For how long will you be able to grow if you're keeping, playing an affordable game? You can choose where do you want to, where do you want to play? One is you start keeping your services really affordable, but you reach a stage of burnout. After a certain period of time, you will not be able to sustain. As a counselor, you can only take 5-6 sessions in a day. 10 कर लोगे बहुत ज़्यादा stretch करके. Burnout की stage आ जाएगी, वो 10 की 10 sessions would start getting compensated. So now, how many of you are still on the agenda of making your services affordable? Give me a yes or no. Can you play the affordability game if you're thinking of it from a private practice terms? Can be good as a novice, but not as a long-term plan. Which game do you need to play? If not affordable, value game. B, the value game. You need to start offering value to people. People are ready to pay anything for the value. The value game. Absolutely. Perfect. So now we have understood. Are we good so far, guys? Type a G in the chat box if you're good so far. Type a G in the chat box. You want to get up and sit down? Or are we all good? Okay, awesome, perfect. Okay. There is another thing that I want to bring. So a lot of people come to me and they say कि हम बहुत सारे clients के साथ work करना चाहते हैं. If I ask you how many of you want to have a lot of clients? Give me a yes or no. have a lot of clients. How many clients do you want to work with in a day or a month, a week? How many clients do you want to work with? How many clients do you think you need actually to make 50K to 1 lakh a month? How many clients do you need to make 50K to 1 lakh a month? I'm talking in INR. I think prices in Pakistan are different, but 7 per day, 50. Okay, 15 clients a day, 4 to 5 clients, 6 to 8, 3 to 4 would be enough. 4. Achha, jinko pata hai, they do follow me, but jinko nahi pata, that's fine. Okay. Come on, guys, make a guess. How would you know? This is we talking your private practice. 5 to 6, 10 to 15, 4 to 5, good. Okay. 4 per day. ठीक है, very good. How many sessions do you need to take? This was clients. How many sessions do you need to take in a day? Group coaching 100 monthly. Okay, daily 3 to 4 individuals. 5 sessions per day. Okay. So you don't need 50 clients in a month to make 50K. 8 or 45 minutes each, 5 daily. Okay. There are 2 ways in which you can easily make 50K a month without burning out. Okay. For the condition is that you need to have the right skills and expertise. Of course, people will not pay a novice 1,000, 2,000 rupees unless you can deliver results to your clients, right? They'll come to you for the first session, but the second session se nahi aayenge. If you do not have the skills, clients can read you just like you can read your clients. Okay. So you have what it takes to make your clients come back to you and they don't ghost you after the first session. And you have excellent branding and marketing skills. So this is what it takes. The number of clients you need as a private practice counselor to make okay, one second. To make 50K, you need 5 sessions with each of your clients, just 10 clients if you're charging them 1,000 rupees per session. Second choice is, okay, what is happening? Okay. So we want to make 50K, Aina. You can have 50 sessions in a month. If you divide 50 sessions in a month, in a week, you're taking 12 sessions. Okay, I've done the math, but you can also see it. In a day, you're probably taking just 2 sessions. 50 sessions, agar aap ek mahine mein lete ho, each charging 1,000 rupees per session. Tell me if it is making some sense. In total, आप 50 sessions ले रहे हो, 50 clients के साथ नहीं ले रहे हो. One person will come to you minimum of 8 sessions. Average हम बात करते हैं. A lot of people also continue their counseling for a really long period of time. Does it make sense, guys? They don't revert because you don't know the skills to work with them. You don't need 100, 120 sessions. Is it making sense? 50 sessions, 1,000 rupees per session. Number of sessions you're taking in a month are 50. In a week, if you're working for 6 days, Monday to Saturday, you're taking just 12 sessions in total. आप 2 घंटे दिन में काम कर रहे हो. And you're easily making 50K. Provided you know where these clients are coming from and you know how to deliver them results. आपको सिर्फ 10 clients चाहिए. Okay. Second option is you charge even higher. Of course, you can charge 1,500 also. But I'm talking about 2,000. This way, again, now you're just taking 1 session in a week. In the entire month, you only need to take 25 sessions. Just 5 clients. But you can decide what type of clients you want to work with. Now that you have so much of space, and a lot of us also talk about it, we want to help other people. Do you think this gives you more time in your life to help other people? If you're taking just 1 to 2 sessions in a day, of course you'll take more. But do you think this gives you more time to help other people? अगर आप 2 घंटे, मान लो 4 घंटे भी दिन में काम कर रहे हो, the rest of the hours that you have, you can actually use them for pro bono counseling. Absolutely. You can even use this money for donation if you want to help other people. This does not mean that you're not operating from a helping mindset. This just means that you choose to value your services. If you will not value your services, you will not get clients who will value your services. Do you agree with me? Type an A in the chat box if you agree. If this makes sense to you. Yes? Absolutely. You're still helping. You're still changing the world. But you're this time you're helping people who really need help, who absolutely cannot afford your services. You can give them a sliding scale. But it does not have to come at the cost of your expertise. Isn't it? This doesn't have to come at the cost of you burning out. And there are counselors who charge, even more than 2,000. If you've done your market research well, there are counselors charging 3,000 per session also, 3,500 a session as well. Okay, perfect. Now, we already know. Who out of these do you think has more freedom in terms of time, in terms of effort, in terms of helping other people? Who do you think has maximum? 4,002, yes. Family sessions may even higher. Who do you think has maximum freedom out of the three? Person earning 20K, 50K, or 1 lakh per month? It's a very simple question. Absolutely. That's the kind of freedom that I want you to have. Now, the next question that comes is, will people pay me? क्या लोग इतना pay करेंगे? Where do I find people who will pay me so much? Do you have this question? Will people pay you? Who will pay me so much? Does this question haunt you? करते होंगे, but I don't know people who will pay me. Achha, now I really want you to think about, why do you think people will not pay you? क्या reason है? Or if you think people will not come back to me after a session, why will people not come back to you, or why will people not pay you 2,000 if there are people out there charging the same amount? I'm same question, मेरा दिमाग खा रहा है. Tell me, why will they not pay you? Give me the reason. क्यों नहीं pay करेंगे? अभी, based on where you are right now, write it down in your notebook. Why will people not pay you? Lack of skills. I am talking about all these people without RCI license. I'm talking about counseling psychologists here, not clinical. People charging 3,500, 4,000 as a counseling psychologist. No, those fancy certification out of the world. So, Janya, do you value yourself? That's the next question you ask yourself. Lack of quality services. Very good. If we have right skills and deliver the result, they will pay. Yes. Right now, we lack skills and we lack that confidence in charging. I must give them results as they expect them with zeal and should absolutely. Guys, you won't believe me. Nowadays, I'm sure you would have heard about coaching industry. I know coaches who do not have a master's in psychology. I'm sure you've heard of it. I know coaches charging 2.5 lakhs. I know even coaches are charging 5 lakhs for 2 months in their coaching container. And they barely know 10% of what you know right now. One session a week. And we as counselors are so underconfident in charging people our worth, and we think people will not pay. If you can deliver people the results, if you have the confidence and that expertise to bring people pay. I have myself invested lakhs of rupees in coaching. Coming from a similar background as most of us. We at times undervalue ourselves. Absolutely. Lack of hype about our brand. So probably we lack right now. What we lack is, let's make a list of it. Skills, counseling skills. We probably are currently lacking the marketing skills. 3, we do not have the confidence to actually help people. This is something that we are lacking. Agar hame confidence hai ki, yeah, I can help you. There's nothing that should be helped. In general, people are skeptical. Why are they skeptical, Monica? People who are also supporting Monica, why are they skeptical? Tell me the reason. We at times undervalue ourselves. I want people who just followed me and have stepped inside PDP. So, क्या difference है? Why are people skeptical to pay you? Right mentorship, or anybody for that matter? Exactly. All that you need is to stand out. You need to build a brand of yourself. You need to be able to have that ability to help other people. Isn't it? Do we agree, guys? You need to decide, which side you want to be. There are people paying for iPhone. There are also other people opting for an Oppo. You need to decide which category you want to be. It's the only thing that matters is you are not a product, you're a service. There is only so much service that you can provide. Because most of them want instant results. So where is the gap? Is the gap between what we are communicating in our skills, in our marketing, branding? Kahan gap hai? Okay. Before I even move ahead, I want you to list down 3 things that you need to work upon to be able to charge higher. If you want to. 3 things that you need to work on right now. Do you want to work with people with whom you need to justify your charges or your worth? AD, do you want to work with such people? Or do you want to have a choice where you decide what kind of people you work with? Can people with masters in psychology with more than 5 years in dates? Yes, Ishfaq, absolutely. We need more marketing on site. Give me 3 things. Now, your next task is type 1, 2, 3 and type it in the chat box. What are the 3 things you need to work on right now? They're skeptical because still today they feel only talking does not help. That means उनको लगता है कि आप सिर्फ उनसे बातें कर रहे हो. You need to work on this thing. आपको उन्हें बताना पड़ेगा कि सिर्फ आप बातें नहीं कर रहे हो, right? जो दिखता है वो बिकता है mentality of people. Okay. 3 things. I'm waiting. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Type 3 things in the chat box that you think you need to work upon to become a reputed counselor who charges well. Confidence, counseling skills, marketing, branding, reputation, communication, absolutely. Communicating to the audience as well. Okay, 3 things. Waiting 1 more minute. Right approach, communication skills, send so long messages. Where do you need to send so long messages? Good mentor, peers, confidence, effective skills, interpersonal skills, absolutely. And a lot of things which we still don't know that we need to work upon. Ye to abhi, like I said, it's like Freud's tip of the iceberg. Ye to hame pata hai ki hame karna hai. But 90-95% of it is bearing down on what we don't know yet. जो हम करेंगे तब पता चलेगा. For that, you need someone who has already walked on this path and who knows what's going to come ahead. Repo, communication skills, listening. Perfect. Upgrading counseling skills, mentor, support, accessibility. Clients are very impatient because, like I said, Preeti, what do you think you attract? You know, if you go into the, what is it called? Energy dynamics of it, you attract the kind of people that, so we attract similar kind of mentalities and mindsets that we have mostly. If you think clients are impatient, clients will, the type of clients that will come to you will be impatient. सबके साथ ऐसा क्यों नहीं होता? Simple. So guys, in my terms, it all starts with number 1, building your worth. जितना कुछ भी मैंने आपको बताया, everything that I've spoken to you with you so far, even if I talk about having just 5 clients in a month, it all starts with number 1, building your worth. पहले तो हमें अपनी worth बनानी पड़ेगी ना. How do you build your worth? How do you build your worth? Can I pour from an empty cup? If I don't know the exact skills, if I don't know the right expertise, if I don't have therapeutic techniques to help the client, agar modalities hi nahi hai, if I do not have the tools and techniques, will I be able to help my client? Give me a yes or no. Give me a yes or no in the chat box. So write down in your notebook, the step 1 is to build my skills and expertise. Step 1 is to learn different tools, techniques, modalities, and therapeutic techniques to become a reputed counselor. This is step 1. Step 1 is you become, you become a person who has something to pour, who has something valuable. Now, this value is not something you're collecting in terms of gold. This value is something you're collecting in terms of skills and expertise. ये bookish knowledge नहीं है. I'm not talking about bookish knowledge. I'm talking about skills with which you can deliver results to your clients. Does it make sense, guys? Type an S in the chat box if this makes sense. If this makes sense, let's type an S in the chat box. So first step is having skills and expertise. Uske bina, even if you're marketing, after a certain point of time, your reputation will diminish because you will not get referrals. Major psychology business is through referrals in terms of counseling. The second thing that you need to do is have a growth mindset and acceptance towards change. You know, when I started psyche or when I was running a lot of things, kafi time ke liye we feel that we are the best. I mean, how can something be better than this? Or how can we go, do anything better for that matter? All of us feel that we are the best people in the world to us. But I think everybody would agree that we can be better from here. There are so many things we yet to learn. So many of our personalities, our behaviors that we can improve, our thought patterns that we can have under our control. Give me a yes or no. Do you think you can be a better person than what you are right now? This shows the growth mindset. Yes. The second thing you require is acceptance towards change. Changing. That means we will have to rewire a lot of things, a lot of beliefs that you're carrying since childhood. Like I was carrying this belief that, I have to help other people. And the only way to do that is keeping my services affordable, not charging enough for my work. Other beliefs that I had was hoarding. So holding on to things, books, notes, holding on to my knowledge and all of those things. So it requires rewiring right from the beginning, not just your money mindset, but a lot of things. Third thing that you require is being action oriented. A lot of us know what is to be done, but we do not take action. आज नहीं करेंगे, कल करेंगे, festivals के बाद करेंगे, next year करेंगे, XYZ. Do we agree? How many of you are action oriented? Type an A in the chat box. Procrastinate. Those of you who procrastinate, type P in the chat box. When you procrastinate, you also procrastinate your growth. And how many of you are action oriented? Do opportunities wait for you to finish your procrastination or ye aayega? Whenever an opportunity knocks your door, do opportunities wait for you? Opportunity wait karti hai. Opportunities will not wait for you to finish your procrastination. How do you become action oriented? Simply by taking action, taking the first step, taking the first smallest step that you need to do. Not waiting till 10 bajenge, acha ab 11 bajenge to shuru karunga and so on. Okay, perfect. So finally, the first thing that you need, like I said, is building your word, having a growth mindset and being action oriented. If you do not take action, opportunity is not going to wait for you. You're going to have to, pay a cost for it then later. Exactly. Second step that you have is building your skill and expertise. I think a lot of you are pretty action oriented because you're here in this masterclass. A lot of people signed up and they disappeared, isn't it? You being here in today's masterclass shows that you are action oriented. You just need a little push. And finally, only after you have this growth mindset, you have this acceptance towards change and you take action, uske baad you start getting mastery. And final thing that you need is monetizing your skills. Once you have that gold within you, you will not be able to hold yourself back. I always tell my students is, some students get clients within first week. I've had people who had 3 clients within 1 week. People 6 weeks may 15 clients. Also, some people jinko abhi, 1.5 months, 2 months inside the program, but bahut kam clients. So I always tell my students that when you are ready, you'll get clients. There is also a possibility you've not made a penny in your private practice for 29 days, but on 30th day, you're, automatically getting many high paying clients. 30th day, maybe you can have 5-6 people knocking your door. Possible hai in private practice. It's not a job. Anything is possible. What I'm trying to tell you here is that when you are ready to serve someone, you will get clients. When you're ready to charge people a certain amount, you will start getting clients who are ready to pay you that amount. When you're ready for a certain thing, that thing starts happening for you. Your job is to only to take all possible actions in your capacity. Even if you have to stretch yourself sometimes, take risks at times, your job is to prepare yourself for that. आपका job अभी क्या है? To prepare yourself in all terms, to gain that expertise, to do anything possible to monetize your skills, to learn how to monetize them, and to build the skill and expertise. Yes? When you're ready, things will happen for you. Your job is to take action to make them happen for you. But if you don't take action, kuch magic nahi hoga. If you do not prepare yourself, don't expect for a magic, because that does not happen. अगर आप action नहीं लेते हो, अगर आप delay करते हो, you're also delaying progress, your progress. When you're delaying action, you're also attracting people who delay their progress. Isn't it? So what do you think? A lot of similar things you attract. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to show you some of my PDP trainees for inspiration. Now, when you listen to them, the only thing that I want you to repeat to yourself is, if it is possible for this person, it is possible for me. If it's possible for them, it's possible for you, isn't it? अगर एक इंसान कर सकता है, कोई भी कर सकता है. If I am here today, if I am earning a certain amount, why can't you? What will stop you, other than you yourself? When we are ready and take action, nature exactly. Okay, what will you repeat to yourself? Type it for me in the chat box when you will listen to these videos. If it is possible for them, it's possible for me. Let's type it in the chat box. People are just sitting and waiting for me to do something. Type it. When you type something, you affirm it. Sentence type karna. Yes, exactly. type it for me in the chat box. If it is possible for them, it's possible for me. Amazing. Perfect. Very good. Everybody typing. Perfect.
मैम मैंने ना आपका कोर्स ज्वाइन करने से पहले मैंने
Now we are going to listen to Bhavna. Sound is being shared. Let's listen to her. Very, very good. Okay, this is what you have to repeat to yourself, and this is the mindset with which you're going to listen to her. I'm going to play the video now. Let's listen.
मैम मैंने ना आपका कोर्स ज्वाइन करने से पहले मैंने आपका 5 डेज मिनी कोर्स ज्वाइन किया था. मुझे व्हाट्सएप के थ्रू वहां से पता चला कि 5 डेज मिनी कोर्स हो रहा है ऑल इंडिया साइकोलॉजी ग्रुप से. तो वहां से मैंने आपकी क्लासेस ज्वाइन की थी 5 डेज के लिए. उसके बाद मुझे वो पता चला कि पीडीपी ऐसा कोई कोर्स है जो आप प्रोवाइड करवा रहे हो. तो मेरे माइंड में था कि मुझे कुछ करना है तो साइकी से ही करना है, बिकॉज वो 5 डेज में ना मुझे बहुत चेंजेस खुद में देखने को मिले. लेकिन फिर कोई क्लासेस का टाइम मैनेज नहीं हो पा रहा था. मैंने आपसे बात भी की थी कि मैम नहीं हो पा रहा. फिर इन लॉज का सपोर्ट नहीं था. मेरे फादर इन लॉ पैरालाइज्ड भी है, तो उसकी वजह से फिर मैंने मेरे हस्बैंड से बात की. घर में भी काफी झगड़ा भी हुआ इस चीज को लेकर. फिर जब किसी भी तरह मैनेज नहीं हुआ तो फिर मुझे इन लॉज का घर छोड़ के अपने पेरेंट्स के घर आना पड़ा. मतलब अपनी मम्मी के घर पर आई मैं पीडीपी करने के लिए, क्लासेस अटेंड करने के लिए, इसको ज्वाइन करने के लिए. फिर मुझे वहां से ब्रेक लेके मुझे 3 मंथ्स के लिए अभी यहाँ पर आना पड़ा. जब से मैंने पीडीपी स्टार्ट किया था अभी मैं स्टिल यहीं पर हूँ. जब तक अब फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं हो जाती, अब मैं इन लॉज के वहां जब भी जाऊंगी जब मैं कुछ बन जाऊंगी. और इसमें मेरे हस्बैंड ने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया इस चीज के लिए.
ये तो मुझे भी आज पता चल रहा था. दिस इज इनक्रेडिबल. तो आपने सिर्फ अपनी फाइनेंशियल इंडिपेंडेंस के लिए इतना बड़ा स्टेप लिया.
हाँ, इन लॉज वाली तो मेरा करियर मुझे मतलब एक टाइम ऐसा आया कि मुझे लगने लगा अब खत्म सब कुछ. फिर वो कोविड पीरियड आ गया तो मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस मैम जो बिल्कुल इतने ऊंचे लेवल पे था ना वो डाउन होते होते बिल्कुल नीचे चला गया. इतना कि जब मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम आपसे बात की थी तो मैंने अपना कैमरा ऑन नहीं किया था, बिकॉज मुझे बड़ा कॉन्शियस फील हो रहा था कि मैं कैमरा कैसे ऑन करूं. मैम मुझे जज करेंगी, लोग मेरे बारे में कैसी बातें करेंगे. मैंने स्टार्टिंग की 2-3 क्लासेस भी मिस की थी. मैंने प्रतिमा मैम से ये बात डिस्कस की थी कि मैम मैं क्लासेस नहीं अटेंड कर पाती. इवन दिव्योत उन्होंने मेरी बहुत हेल्प की. मतलब मैम मैं ये कहूंगी पीडीपी ना एक ऐसा कोर्स है जिसमें आप टीचर के साथ साथ आपको एनवायरमेंट भी इतना अच्छा मिलता है कि सब आपको इतने अच्छे से इंकरेज करते हैं, सपोर्ट करते हैं. प्रतिमा मैम ने, दिव्योत ने मेरी इतनी हेल्प की, मुझे क्लासेस लेने के लिए इंकरेज किया कि नहीं कैमरा ऑन करो, क्लासेस लो, क्या होगा, कुछ नहीं होगा. फिर मैंने आपका वो डिंपल वाला केस देखा कि सोशल मीडिया से कुछ नहीं होता. डिंपल मैम वाला केस देख के भी मैं थोड़ी इंस्पायर हुई. फिर मैंने क्लासेस लेना स्टार्ट किया रेगुलर बेसिस पर. मैम लिटरली मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस ना बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब मैम आपको मैं कैसे बताऊं कि मैं क्या पर्सन थी और मैं बिल्कुल डिफरेंट हो गई. 4 मंथ बाद मतलब मुझे खुद में बहुत ज्यादा चेंजेस देखने को मिले. मैं मतलब एक्सप्लेन भी नहीं कर सकती उस चीज को कि कितना ज्यादा चेंज हुआ मेरी लाइफ में पीडीपी के आने से.
वाओ. मतलब मैं देखती हूँ लोग कहते हैं, मुझे बहाने ये मिलते हैं कि मैम शाम को हमारा फैमिली टाइम होता है तो इसलिए हम ज्वाइन नहीं करेंगे, और आप पूरा इतना बड़ा स्टेप लेके आगे ज्वाइन पीडीपी एंड दिस इज वेयर यू आर टुडे. तो भावना इनक्रेडिबल. हैट्स ऑफ. मतलब इतना
तो मुझे यही पता चला कि बहुत डिफरेंस है इन चीजों के बीच में. कि पीडीपी में आने के बाद पता चला कि एकेडमिक काउंसलर डिफरेंट होता है और ये एजुकेशनल काउंसलर डिफरेंट होता है. जब मैंने पीडीपी ज्वाइन किया था, मैं जॉब के लिए अप्लाई कर रही थी स्टार्टिंग से ही, तो मुझे जो पहले कॉल्स आते थे या मैसेज आते थे वो एकेडमिक काउंसलर और एजुकेशनल काउंसलर के लिए था. तो मैं जाती थी, मैं कई बार एग्री भी हो जाती थी कि हाँ मैं कर लूंगी. लेकिन जब मैं पीडीपी में आई, मैंने ये ज्वाइन किया, जब मेरा आई गेस 3-4 डेज ही हुए थे मुझे पीडीपी ज्वाइन किए, मैंने सिर्फ 2 ही क्लासेस अटेंड की थी सैटरडे संडे की, मुझे उसमें डिफरेंस पता चल गया था कि नहीं, एज अ काउंसलर हमारा वर्क ये नहीं है कि आप कोर्स को इंट्रोड्यूस कराओ, अब बच्चों को ये डिटेल्स दो। उसके बाद मैंने डिसाइड किया कि अब मेरे पास ऐसा कोई कॉल आएगा तो सबसे पहले मैं उन्हें यही बताऊंगी कि आप क्या जानते हो काउंसलर के बारे में। एंड मैम लिटरली जब मैं अपना पहला इंटरव्यू देने गई थी 1 मंथ के बाद पीडीपी के, एक मतलब इंस्टीट्यूट था वो, जो लोग बीएड कराते थे, उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि मैम हमें काउंसलर चाहिए। मैंने उनसे कॉल पे कहा मैम आप मुझे ये बताओ कि आपको काउंसलर की रिक्वायरमेंट है या एकेडमिक और एजुकेशनल काउंसलर चाहिए। तो बोले नहीं मैम आप काउंसलर की पोस्ट के लिए है, आप इंटरव्यू के लिए आ जाओ। एंड मैम जब मैं उनके पास पहुंची तो उनका था मतलब उन्होंने जैसे मेरा इंटरव्यू स्टार्ट किया, उन्होंने कोशिश बहुत की कि वो साइकोलॉजी बैकग्राउंड से क्वेश्चंस करे, मैं आंसर करती गई उनके। वन वन आवर तक उन्होंने इंटरव्यू लिया। 1 आवर के बाद वो अपनी बात पे आए कि किसी तरह वो मुझे कन्विंस कर लेते। 1 आवर के बाद वो आए कि मैम हम बीएड कराते हैं, देखो बच्चे ऐसे भी बहुत होते हैं कि जो रेगुलर कॉलेज नहीं कर पाते या ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर पाते, आपको सिर्फ उनको कोर्स इंट्रोड्यूस कराना है, आप उनको काउंसिल करो कि आप इस कोर्स में एडमिशन लो। तो मैंने उनसे पूछा, मैं कि मैम आप मुझे एक बात बताओ, काउंसलर होता क्या है, अब आप मुझे इंटरव्यू दो। अब मैं आपका इंटरव्यू लेती, वो हाँ 2 थे, हस्बैंड वाइफ दोनों थे। मैंने उनसे पूछा आप काउंसलर के बारे में क्या जानते हो, आप थेरेपीज के बारे में क्या जानते हो। वो दोनों ब्लैंक हो गए, उन्होंने कहा ओके मैम सॉरी हम कुछ और ढूंढ रहे थे और आप कुछ और हो। मैंने कहा, "मैम, ये अगर यस मैम।" फिर उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि हम कुछ और ढूंढ रहे थे, आप कुछ और हो। उनका मैम तो आप किसी को भी बुलाते हो तो आप ये बोलकर मत बुलाओ कि आप काउंसलर को बुला रहे हो, काउंसलर इज अ डिफरेंट पर्सन। तो बोले ओके मैम अब हम समझ गए, अब हम अपनी ना, फिर उन्होंने वर्क इंडिया पे प्रोफाइल डाला हुआ था, वहां से उन्होंने काउंसलर हटा के नेक्स्ट डे उसको एकेडमिक काउंसलर कर दिया, नीचे उन्होंने सेल्स मार्केटिंग उसमें मेंशन कर दिया। मैंने कहा हाँ अब ठीक है।
भावना आप अलग लेवल पे मतलब काम कर रहे हो।
थैंक यू।
उनको अंडर आके आए हो।
ये कॉन्फिडेंस भी मेरे अंदर जब भी आया जब मैंने पीटीपी ज्वाइन किया, बिकॉज पहले नहीं था, पहले मुझे कोई कुछ भी कह देता था, आई वाज लाइक ओके मुझे जॉब ही तो चाहिए, कर लूंगी कर लूंगी। लेकिन जब पता चला ना कि हाँ अब मैं वो चीज नहीं हूँ, मेरे अंदर कैपेबिलिटी है, मैं कर सकती हूँ, तो क्यों करना है मुझे वो काम के अंदर। पहले ऐसा लगता है कि क्या क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं इससे, वर्कशीट से कौन पूछेगा, कैसे याद होंगी इतनी वर्कशीट। मुझे याद है कि एक दिन हम क्लास में भी डिस्कस कर रहे थे, नादिरा मैम ने बोला था कि हम इन्हें कहाँ कैसे यूज करेंगे मैम, वर्कशीट्स याद नहीं होती। लेकिन जब हम इंटरव्यू के लिए जाते हैं और सामने से कोई क्वेश्चन करता है ना, वो ऑटोमेटिक माइंड में आता है कि हाँ ये यहाँ यूज हो सकती है, हाँ मैम ने ऐसा पढ़ाया था, ये यहाँ यूज हो जाएगा। एक जैसे मैं इंटरव्यू के लिए गई ना, तो उन्होंने मुझसे बोला कि एक बच्चा है, आप मतलब उन्होंने खुद ही रोल प्ले किया था उस बच्चे का कि मैं वो बच्चा हूँ, मुझे करियर से प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, मुझे क्रिकेट खेलना पसंद है लेकिन मेरे पेरेंट्स को पसंद नहीं है। तो जैसे मैं उनसे सोक्रेटिक क्वेश्चनिंग करती गई ना, तो उनका लास्ट में उन्होंने सामने से ही कह दिया कि मैम मुझे काउंसलिंग की जरूरत नहीं है, मेरे पेरेंट्स को जरूरत है। तो मैंने कहा सर मेरा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन यही था कि काउंसलिंग आपको नहीं आपके पेरेंट्स को चाहिए। तो उन्होंने वहीं सीधा उस पर लिख दिया मेरी रिज्यूम के ऊपर, मैम आप सिलेक्ट हो। तो मतलब मुझे खुद को लगा मुझे कोई वर्कशीट ही नहीं यूज करनी पड़ी, मुझे कुछ यूज ही नहीं करना पड़ा, उनके साथ सिर्फ क्वेश्चनिंग से ही सब कुछ सॉल्व हो गया। तो मतलब वो चीज रियलाइज हुई।
बट दिस
मैम
इज रियली अमेजिंग।
ये सब कुछ पॉसिबल हो पाया है ना, तो सिर्फ आपकी वजह से। बिकॉज अगर मैं अपने आप को 4 मंथ बैक देखती हूँ ना, तो मैं एक ऐसी मतलब एक जो टिपिकल हाउसवाइफ होती है ना, मैं वो बन चुकी थी कि अपनी पढ़ाई सब कुछ एक तरफ करके सिर्फ फैमिली में घुस जाना, फैमिली के लिए सब कुछ देखना, बिल्कुल वो वेट में घुस जाना, फैमिली के लिए सब कुछ वैसा हो चुका था। लेकिन आपसे मिलने के बाद ना मेरी मैं मतलब एक डिफरेंट पर्सन बन गई। जो मैं पहले कभी कॉलेज टाइम में होती थी ना, अब मैं फिर से उसी लाइफ में वापस आ गई, जो मैंने आपसे कहा था इंटरव्यू में कि मैम मैं अपने आप को पुरानी वाली भावना देखना चाहती हूँ। एंड लिटरली आपने मुझे वही भावना बना दिया मैम, थैंक यू सो मच।
फिर भावना जो इतने बड़े स्टेप्स आपने बीच में लिए ना, आई थिंक कि इट्स नॉट माय एफर्ट्स, जो फर्स्ट स्टेप आपने लिया ना इट इज अनमैचेबल। मतलब कोई भी आपकी जगह पे होता, मुझे लगता है मैं भी होती तो बहुत करेज चाहिए ऐसा एक स्टेप लेने के लिए कि मैं जब तक फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं होती मैं नहीं जाऊंगी वापस। तो इनक्रेडिबल, मतलब अलग ही लेवल पे हो आप। एंड मैं बहुत इंप्रेस हूँ आपके इंटरव्यू से। मैं तो खुद आपका हायर
और मैम सबसे बड़ी एक अपॉर्चुनिटी, मैंने कल अपना पूरा इंटरव्यू इंग्लिश में दिया था। जो मैंने आपको फर्स्ट डे बताया था कि मैम मुझे इंग्लिश बोलने में बहुत हेजिटेशन होती है, मुझे बड़ा ऑकवर्ड सा फील होता है। तो मैंने ना ये बात जावेद के साथ भी शेयर की थी कि मुझे ना इंग्लिश बोलने में बहुत ज्यादा हेजिटेशन होती है, दिवजोत को भी बोला था। तो मतलब मुझे उन्होंने ये बोला कि ना हम कंटिन्यूएशन में नहीं होते ना, तो इसलिए हो जाता है। लेकिन जब कल इंटरव्यू के लिए गई थी ना, तो मैंने बाहर से भी सोचा था कि मैं इंग्लिश में कैसे बात करूंगी, मैं कैसे बोलूंगी। लेकिन मुझे ये फील हुआ कि ये ना हमारी मेंटालिटी ऐसी हो जाती है कि मैं बोल नहीं पाऊंगी, लेकिन जब सामने से बात करते हैं ना, तो वो हो गया था मैनेज। मतलब मैंने ट्राई किया था और मैंने पूरा इंटरव्यू इंग्लिश में दिया।
ओह माय गॉड भावना, मतलब बहुत ही जबरदस्त है। मुझे पता है आपने ये हेजिटेशन इंग्लिश में सिर्फ आपको नहीं बहुत लोगों को होती है। मुझे कल
मैम बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर है, मैं तो रिकमेंड भी करूंगी। मैंने अभी अपने 2-3 फ्रेंड्स को रिकमेंड किया है। मेरे माइंड में भी जब मैंने पीडीपी ज्वाइन किया था, तो मेरे माइंड में भी ये चीज थी कि नहीं ऑनलाइन नहीं करना, ऑफलाइन करना है, ऑनलाइन में बेनिफिट होगा या नहीं होगा। लेकिन मैम मैं लिटरली मैंने ऐसा ऑनलाइन कोर्स पहले कभी ज्वाइन नहीं किया। मैंने बहुत सारी वर्कशॉप्स अटेंड की है, वेबिनार्स भी अटेंड किए हैं, क्लासेस भी ली हैं बहुत सारी चीजों की, लेकिन मैंने ये वाला एक्सपीरियंस कभी भी नहीं लिया जैसे ब्रेकआउट रूम्स में। मतलब लिटरली कोविड के बाद से ना ऐसा लगता था कि कुछ भी ऑनलाइन कर रहे हैं तो किसी से फ्रेंडशिप भी ना होना, लेकिन यहाँ ना एक बिल्कुल ऐसा एनवायरमेंट हो जाता है कि वो चीज ऑफलाइन में भी नहीं हो पाती शायद। इतने अच्छे फ्रेंड्स मिलना, प्रतिमा मैम, जावेरिया मैम, दिवजोत, उन्नति, मतलब बहुत, मैं ना मतलब मैम वर्ड्स में भी नहीं बता सकती कि ऑफलाइन में भी शायद मैंने ऐसा कभी एक्सपीरियंस नहीं किया जो मैंने ऑनलाइन में किया। और क्लासेस मैम कभी ऐसा नहीं लगता कि हम क्वेश्चंस करें आंसर मिले ना मिले। इवन अ सिंगल क्वेश्चन अगर मैंने वो 10 मिनट पहले भी चैट बॉक्स में लिखा था, तो वो क्लास के एंड में आंसर मिले उस चीज का, लेकिन उसका आंसर मिलता है क्वेश्चन का। और 24 आवर में आप अगर हम रात को 3 बजे भी मैसेज कर रहे हैं ना, तो उसका चाहे सुबह 6 बजे रिप्लाई आएगा, उसका रिप्लाई जरूर आता है सिंगल मैसेज का भी, चाहे वो कितना ही वाहियात क्वेश्चन हो, कितना ही अच्छा क्वेश्चन हो, लेकिन उसका रिप्लाई जरूर आता है। मैम मैम इस चीज के लिए तो मैं आपके लिए क्लैप भी करूंगी कि आप हमेशा रिप्लाई करते हैं मैम, कैसा भी क्वेश्चन हो। अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट मिलता है पीडीपी से। क्लासेस तो है ही मैम बेस्ट, उसका तो कोई मतलब कहते हैं ना कि लेवल यहाँ है उसका तो हम सोच भी नहीं सकते। हमें लगता है कि वर्कशीट्स कैसे करेंगे, कैसे यूज करेंगे, क्या करेंगे, लेकिन ना मतलब मैंने नहीं देखा कभी भी ऐसा कुछ, मैंने कभी कहीं से ऐसी लर्निंग नहीं ली जैसी मुझे पीडीपी से मिली है। और एनवायरनमेंट तो है ही बहुत अच्छा। तो देखिए मतलब मेरी मम्मा भी कहती है कि जब आई थी, जब कुछ और थी, मतलब कहीं बाहर जाने के लिए भी मम्मी मुझे कहती थी, तो मैं कहती थी नहीं मुझे नहीं जाना। किसी से मिलने के लिए कह देती थी तो मैं कहती थी नहीं मुझे नहीं मिलना। कोई यही पूछेगा, पढ़ाई से रिलेटेड बातें करेगा, इन लॉज के बारे में पूछेगा, मुझे नहीं मिलना किसी से भी। कोई इंटरव्यू के लिए मैम, मैं सीरियसली मुझे कॉल्स भी आते थे ना, तो मैं जल्दी कॉल पिक भी नहीं करती थी उनके, इस डर से कि मुझसे बात नहीं होगी, मैं बोलूंगी क्या, क्या बताऊंगी। मैं जल्दी फोन भी नहीं उठाती थी, जल्दी किसी से मिलती नहीं थी, बाहर जाने से डरती थी। लेकिन हाँ, अब वो सारी चीजें नहीं है, तो साथ रहने वालों को सबको चेंजेस दिखते हैं। कल मेरी फ्रेंड मिली थी मुझे, उसने भी मुझे बोला कि हाँ अब तुझमें वो वाली बात दिखी है जो तू कॉलेज टाइम पे थी ना, अब दिख रहा है कि हाँ अब तुझे कहीं इंटरव्यू के लिए भेजो कुछ भी, अब तू पहले जैसी लग रही है। थैंक यू सो मच मैम। मैं बस लास्ट वर्ड में यही कहना चाहूंगी मैम, थैंक यू सो मच। मेरा कॉन्फिडेंस जो डाउन गया था, मुझे मतलब लिटरली ऐसा लगता है कि आपसे मिलने के बाद जो मैं पहले थी, मेरा फिर से, जिसको पुनर्जन्म कहते हैं, फिर से वो हुआ है मेरे साथ, और वो सब आपकी वजह से हुआ है। एंड थैंक यू सो मच मैम। अगर शायद आप नहीं मिलते, मुझे वो मिनी कोर्स नहीं पता चलता, तो शायद मुझे आप नहीं मिलते, मुझे पीडीपी नहीं मिलता, और मेरी जर्नी शायद इतनी, मतलब आपसे मिलने के बाद ना मेरी जर्नी बहुत सॉफ्ट हो गई कि हाँ, एक कॉन्फिडेंस फिर से आ गया अपने ऊपर, फिर से ट्रस्ट हो गया कि हाँ होगा लाइफ में कुछ। एक टाइम ऐसा आया था, मैंने सब कुछ उम्मीद छोड़ दी थी कि नहीं अब तो यही जिंदगी रह गई, ऐसे ही रहना है, ऐसे ही सब कुछ चलेगा। लेकिन वही कि आपसे मिलने के बाद, पीडीपी में आने के बाद, वो चीजें फिर से बैक टू मैं अपनी लाइफ में फिर से वापस आ पाई, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ यू मैम।
Awesome. Okay. So guys, if it is possible for Bhavna, is it possible for us? Give me a yes or no. Is it possible for you? Absolutely, it is. I want you to meet one more person. Okay, Assis will come to that, but before that, let's actually meet Dimple. Okay, perfect. So, yes, absolutely. Perfect. So guys, let's meet Dimple. Dimple is another PDP, what do I call it? Alumni. But yeah, she's still in touch. She completed her master's and PDP together. And when she stepped inside PDP, अगर आप Dimple का पूरा interview देखोगे, तो she was also very, very underconfident. So underconfident for that for first 1.5 months, she did not switch on her camera inside PDP. And it's all there in her interview where she mentions it. But after 1.5 months inside PDP, we also work on our own self as a counselor. So before working on someone else, you first work on your own self. We worked with her using certain techniques. Everybody was her accountability partner and everything. And from that moment onward, like she had that stage fear that I don't want to, open my camera, talk to people, especially hesitation in speaking in English. And now when she is here, yes. So, okay. Now, currently, Dimple is working at 3 places, not 1, not 2, 3 places. She has her own private practice. She has her Instagram page. She's earning well from there. She's even taking international clients. Number 2, she's acting as a visiting psychologist at a physiotherapy institute. So, visiting psychologist, her interview is also worth listening कि उनका interview कैसे हुआ था, and highly commendable. Right away on the spot, she was given a client. She was asked to take it, and it was like, you do it. Else, if the counseling session goes well, we'll hire you. Otherwise, not. On the spot, she did not know anything about the client. She got that job. She's a visiting psychologist getting paid per client basis there. Third thing, she is also currently working with multiple mental health apps. So imagine the amount of potential that you can have as a psychologist. हमें लगता है कि scope नहीं है. The other day I was reading, so it was mentioned that the number of people who require mental health, a mental health support is always going to be multiple times as compared to the number of people who are there to help you. Mental health professionals are very less as compared to number of people who require mental health support. Do you agree with me? बहुत सारे लोग हैं जिनको आपकी जरूरत है, who want to, who need your help to help themselves, but the number of counselors are very less, skilled counselors are very less, number of people who can help them is very less, which means your scope is a lot. अभी या तो आप में skills नहीं है, or you do not know how to reach those people. That's exactly what you need to do, and it's possible for you. Perfect. Yes. So now I'm going to invite you. What next? PDP helps you achieve this and a lot more. Towards the end, guys, I have one last exercise for you. So I'm just going to take 2-3 minutes of your time to share with you about PDP orientation call. And then we will move towards our last exercise for the day. Is it fine? Type an S in the chat box if that's okay. I have clients and waiting list, but not skills. I understand, Harshit. Is that okay, guys? Let's type a yes in the chat box something. I'll just share about the orientation call. Then we'll do last exercise and wrap it up. Perfect. And also give you some homework as always. Perfect. Okay, guys. PDP is a professional diploma in psychotherapies. I'll not give you the entire details of PDP here. We're fully booked out for this batch, so we don't have space in this batch. But we're taking people on waitlist for next batch starting next month. Okay. So because I know all of you want to step inside 2024 as a super confident counselor. And you've seen how PDP is actually helping people out there. Okay, there are so many people who have been at your place or even at other places, but they are building a career right now. You'll see 5,000 plus similar people, so many interviews on our Instagram page. Any day you need inspiration, open it up and listen to people's journey. How far they have come inside PDP, not only professionally, but also personally. So I know you want to step inside 2024 as a super confident counselor. You want to have paid clients and you want to help those clients with real transformations as a skilled counselor. You want to change your client's life as well as their families, which is why I want to invite you to PDP orientation call tomorrow. It's scheduled at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow, Friday. It's going to be a 1 hour. How do you book for the same? I'll be sending you a form link in your WhatsApp group after today's call. Yeah. So we'll go through your form responses. There are just going to be 3-4 questions. You need to respond to them. One major question, long question. If we find that you are qualified for PDP at present, we will admit to your group, admit you to the group before 4 o'clock tomorrow. That's how you'll know you're qualified. Before calling you to the orientation program, I'll definitely share the curriculum with you. You'll know what you're in for before stepping inside the orientation call. Works for us, guys? How do you apply for it? You simply just fill the form that I'll send you in the WhatsApp group. Okay? Give me a yes or no something if I made some sense. Awesome, perfect. So that is how you can apply for the same. You can also WhatsApp me. I'm the admin of the group, texting you since morning. In case you do not receive that form by tomorrow, 11 o'clock, you can WhatsApp me as well. Between 11 to 4 tomorrow, you can fill it up tomorrow. Perfect, guys. Now we move to the last exercise of the day. आज हमने बहुत कुछ करा है. We identified our point A. We started with what is our goal in psychology profession. Then we talked about why is this goal so important for us. उसका personal meaning क्या है हमारे लिए. Then we talked about कि what is the route that you are currently taking to reach at that particular place. And we also worked on a lot of our money mindset, making things affordable, having a lot of clients to build your practice, XYZ. We also tried to see where exactly do we need to work upon. Yes? Do we agree? Give me a yes or no. And we saw where do we want to see ourselves 30, 40 years from now. Now, I want you to imagine. Let's understand the exercise. I'll also repeat it in Hindi if you require the same. We'll do one last exercise and we'll give you the homework as well. The last exercise for the day is that I want you to imagine that you're already at a place 30, 40 years from now, where you want to be. जो भी हमने आज अपने goals लिखे, the action steps that we wrote, everything that we wrote about, let's imagine that you've actually reached at a place where you're taking clients, your clients are giving you a certain feedback, you have XYZ, everything that you require to help your clients the best. The kind of brand that you want to build for yourself, the kind of feedback that you want to have from your clients, their families, etc., everything you have. Okay? In this letter from future you, when I say letter from future you, maybe you're writing this letter from 2050. You are probably a certain years old. So from 2050, you are writing this letter. You will write 21st September 2050. Dear, whatever your name is. So Vaishali will write Dear Vaishali, Javeria will write Dear Javeria, XYZ. I would say let's do a pacing of 5 years. If not 2050, that's too much. 2028 or 29. Okay, let's, itna kar lete. Okay, I will type it out again. So this is how it will start. We'll put out the date, 21st September 2030 kar lete. Chalo. Okay. Okay, dear, whatever your name is. That is how we start the letter. My name is Vaishali, so I will write Dear Vaishali. Okay, and then you will start the letter. What are you going to write in this letter about? This is going to be a very motivational, empowering letter. Empowering as well as, you know, an insightful letter. जब आप लिखोगे तब आपको पता चलेगा. सिर्फ सुन के या मेरे से बात करके नहीं पता चलेगा. So actually we will start writing this. What do you have to write? You write about, how your life has changed in the last 7 to 8 years. How your life has changed in the last 7 to 8 years, and how all the things that you were probably very, very anxious about have actually fallen into the place by themselves. जितनी भी चीजों के बारे में आप इतना टेंशन लेते थे, कैसे होगा, how will my kids get settled, how will X thing happen, so all your anxiety, how all of them are taken care of. And whatever you wanted to do in your profession has already started happening. So what are the changes that you're seeing in yourself as a person? What are the changes that you're seeing in people around you? Here we are assuming there are no limiting beliefs. There is nothing to limit, hold you back or anything. Anything that's possible is possible here. If it's possible for someone else, it's possible for you. Thinking that thing in your head, we are going to write this. So what are the changes that you see in people around you? Your family, your colleagues. And then what are the changes that you're seeing in professional you? When I say professional you, that means changes in your clients as well as changes in yourself as an entrepreneur, as a private practice practitioner. So क्या changes आप देख रहे हो? Maybe you have a team now, maybe everything is, very spontaneous. How do you see your life when it comes to fun? When it comes to your health? Every single segment that you can include. Once you've written this, I want you to write about what are the exact steps that you took to reach here and what are the actions that you took to come so far. What are the major milestones in your journey? कुछ होता नहीं, you met a certain person and that person changed your life. You did a certain thing and it changed your life forever. So वो आपकी life के major milestones क्या है? So maybe 3-4 milestones. Some hard decisions that you took. Some things that you were really, really afraid of. बहुत डर लगता था आपको. But finally, you decided कि, I'll have to do this if I want to reach here. And you took that step, and however it came a turn for you, you managed it. So what are the fears that you overcame? Every single thing that happened for you. How did you work on your money mindset? So all these things I want you to write about. I'm going to give you 7-8 minutes for this. Should we start writing this? Your homework is that you will draw a picture of yourself in 2030 and people around you. आप कैसे हो और आप कैसे के लोगों को attract कर रहे हो in 2030 around yourself. Are we clear with homework? Homework is simple, but right now is the major work that you have to do. I'm giving you 7 to 8 minutes to finish this off. Once you're done, type a D in the chat box. Let's go. I'm right here. If you have any questions, you can type in the chat box. We'll do this. Once you're done, type a D in the chat box. Okay, Karuna, I'm repeating for you. We are writing a letter from future self. In this, what you're doing is imagine that you are in 2030. You have accomplished all the things that you wanted to achieve. Everything has already happened for you. Now you're writing a letter from your future self to the present self. From 2030, you're writing a letter to you of 2023. And you're telling yourself that what are the changes, the good changes that have happened with you in the last 7-8 years. What are the things that you've learned? What are the skills that you've built? What are the abilities that you've gained? How have you overcome your limiting beliefs? What are the changes that you see in your professional life? How all these changes started happening? So exact step-by-step process क्या किया आपने with which these changes started happening? For example, in terms of your money mindset, now you're buying gifts for your parents guilt-free, like some of yesterday Rajshri was posting. Maybe you started contributing more towards charity. You're helping your kids, family, and partner in a very abundant manner because you've worked on your money mindset to that extent. As an entrepreneur, now you're not only charging people your worth, you're also employing more people in your team. And as a counselor, now you have clients on your waiting list. For 3 months altogether, you're booked. You're probably only taking 1 to 2 sessions, and rest of it your team is taking care of. Whatever you're doing at that time, how all of these opportunities started coming to your place. So a very hopeful, enthusiastic kind of letter is what I want you to write. Hey, Lakshmi, do you want to read it for everybody? Would you like to share your letter if you're comfortable? Awesome, perfect. Just raise your hand. I'll unmute you. Will we get to see you also? Please unmute yourself. Thank you. Thank you for switching on your video.
Hello, everybody.
So, yes,
Yeah,
let's go.
Can we go on?
Pardon?
Can I read it?
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, this is, my name is Lakshmi Vidya, so I call myself Vidya. Dear Vidya, life has been a wonderful journey with its ups and downs. I have a large client base and I'm the resource for a lot of colleges. I am working as a mentor for many organizations, have money flowing regularly. I am valued for my knowledge. My children have settled. My husband is supporting me as usual. Once I just turn the page.